going on, everybody? We just saw y'all. No, should I say y'all just saw us like 24 hours ago, and we back again on a Thursday night special edition of the platform Sports Talk Show. I am your boy Smooth, along with
Bunny.
Because when it's about sports,
it becomes our business.
I see, she's confident with that now.
I know, right?
Confident.
I'm sorry.
And business just picked up. There we go.
I was gonna say confident like Kawhi's jump shot fourth quarter to the game. But no, ain't that confident. Ain't.
If you was that confident, you'd be at home like Kawhi right now. you won't be in the bubble no more. You be home in LA. Like what had happened was, what had happened.
Twitter roasted them so bad the last 2 days. Oh my gosh, man! The internet is undefeated, and Twitter is too.
Man, you cannot sneak anything past them internets. You cannot.
No, not at all.
It doesn't matter what's happening. You will not. No, it's not anything gonna happen.
It's not.
But thank you once again, y'all, for tuning in. A special show. Normally we are your Wednesday night sports light, but it's a Thursday, and we doing special things. We have another incredible guest on the way.
Tell me it's Thirsty Thursday.
I ain't gonna say that either.
All right, here we. I can't wait for losing him.
Yeah, okay. You try. You try. But yeah, so everyone watching for the first time, thank you very much. We've been going 3 years strong, and the show continues to get better and better and better. Give us a like, give us a follow on all them social media platforms you see on your screen. Make sure that y'all go on YouTube, subscribe, click on that
bell,
because anytime we go live,
you get notified.
You will be notified in this party on a Thursday.
Well, okay, somebody's extra drunk. Okay.
Hey, by this time tomorrow, I'm going to be in Florida, chilling.
Okay,
celebrating a homeboy's wedding coming up.
Give him a shout out.
You know what I'm saying? To P.
Okay,
hey,
all right, congratulations.
Goes down. Shouts out to you and Stacy. It's going to be crazy. Congratulations to y'all.
I'm afraid to ask if you say it's gonna be crazy good for them, but y'all doing bachelor type stuff before y'all hit this wedding?
That has already gone down. So,
oh God.
Yeah. So we hear y'all, and for those who looks like here, so go to our page if you're on YouTube. I know that there was a link that our guest had on the page. There's been a YouTube change last minute. So it's still on YouTube, but not under that same link. So if you just go to our page, let everybody know, guys, to go on our page on YouTube if they don't see anything, because they probably won't. Right now I'm looking at the link.
Do I need to change the link in my bio?
No, you don't have to. Just have them go to our page, and then they'll still see it live.
Okay.
It just won't be under that same link anymore.
Okay.
They made some last minute changes on me, so you got to make an adjustment.
The nerve.
Right. We got people waiting, so let me go ahead and just comment and say go out the account, and here we go. So yeah, technology, what can you do? But just try to, move forward.
That's what we do. We
Right.
got some other moving forward news. Did you hear about this?
Let's see.
Official.
So shouts out, breaking news. Shouts out to Deion Sanders. He is the new Jackson State head football coach.
HBCU.
HBCU. It's crazy how we had to talk a few weeks ago about HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
That it's time for it to be more of a hotbed.
Exactly. If it wasn't for social media and all that, I don't think it would get as much hype. But HBCU's been around a lot longer than some of these PWIs, predominantly white institutions. And now that being black has been relevant, like I told you, I was feeling like we fell off the sky, and all these companies want to get on board. We be here. We've been here. We've been doing the struggle for how many centuries? But thank you for acknowledging and noticing us again. But yeah, HBCUs have been prominent to have some famous people come from their school. It's just that, once some people started funneling money other ways to potential athletes, then it kind of took away from our shine. But shouts out. They making a comeback as far as elite people coaching and playing for them.
Yeah, so keep it going. We had the discussion also about the one of the top prospects, or the top prospect. I think he's a senior now, Mikey Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And how he's, deciding on if he should go to an HBCU or, just go to your traditional, Kentucky's, Dukes, etc. We'll see. But he does have I think he has Tennessee State as one of his choices.
Yeah.
So
for the culture. I mean, thank you for putting us in the conversation. Thank you for acknowledging us. So, I mean, we may not have all the glitz and glamour as PWIs and extra money. But for the culture, you will get notified and noticed. I'm not notified. Noticed and recognized. Sorry. It's so much social media out there. You will be found, no matter if you was at a D2 or even D3. People will find you when they're looking for. I promise y'all. International players. You think people are just scouting randomly? No, they have people in the other countries you don't realize. People eyes are everywhere. When you have the talent, you will be found.
Right. So once again, I just want to leave that disclaimer again that we know that we been leaving the link to the show. It's not going to show under that exact link. Just go to our page on the platform Sports Talk Show on YouTube, and you can just watch it right there. You'll see us looking shiny, looking ready for TV.
Right.
You know, it's
some
how
shiny,
it is.
black is beautiful, shiny and that.
It is. All that melanin.
I know, right?
On your TV screen or computer or phone, we here, or tablet.
Exactly.
And if you're on Facebook, if you're watching under our guest watch party, if y'all leaving comments, hey, I see you, B, I see, oh, I don't see you, where you at? You know, the whole nine. We can't see all that because you have to comment under the platform Sports Talk Show page, and then we can see them comments, and you can be shown all over the world. So make sure that you go under our page, you see on your screen, and then we can go ahead and get your comments in, and we can interact with each and every one of y'all.
Yes.
So right now the Cardinals are playing against the Pirates. Dakota Hudson had to leave the game early. Don't know exactly why yet. So more pitching issues.
Mac Maddox can't catch a break. The pitching coach, he's just like, man, this is more dramatic than a daggone soap opera.
And he's like, I'm better off just retiring.
Right. He's like, I ain't talking about all of this.
Less stress, you know.
He's talking about, you think COVID was an issue? Sheesh.
Right. We will be discussing some NBA playoffs as right now the Heat and the Celtics will be playing. Are playing right now. So we will get into that, but we ain't gonna hold this man any longer.
Sure
this man here, I mean, we could, but you know,
what does he have? He doesn't have any time.
Yeah,
right?
You know, he ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? But
he had no coaching to do, no training.
Nothing. You know, ain't like he's coaching a Hazelwood Central boys basketball team or anything.
Right.
You know, ain't like he has his own, basketball academy going on like Coach Johnny Parker. Shouts out to him last night.
Great show.
Interview.
Yes, thank you, Coach P, Coach Parker.
AKA this
Oh,
man.
yeah, right.
AKA
Like, don't
this.
start all that again. No. You got you two. You get your two nicknames and that's it.
But yeah, man, we had a small conversation before the show. Dude seems like a real humble cat. Have a lot of good connections like I do. Know a lot of good people. He's doing his thing, making a name for himself at Hazelwood Central boys basketball team. I believe he's doing things for Bradley Beal Elite. We'll find out. Also, once again, has his own elite basketball training academy. Just doing so many brothers doing good things,
Black
giving
men
out to
doing
the community.
positive things.
Yeah.
Get your hashtag. Yes,
Here we go.
I'm trying to help these next generation of young brothers.
Yes.
Appreciate
So,
it.
without any further ado, y'all slide right on in.
Come on, slide it on in.
We're gonna bring in Brandon Gilmore. How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome.
Man, it's good to have you on the show. How have you been doing?
I'm good, man. Blessed. Just trying to wait till all this pandemic stuff over to get
When?
back to regular.
When?
Yeah.
Soon.
Regular may have an asterisk.
A
new norm. There you go.
New norm. Still a little bit regular, though. So hopefully get back to it soon. So
Yeah. So we've been asking our guests this a lot because of the pandemic, especially if you are a coach, or et cetera, or we have guys who are been playing. How has this pandemic affected you?
It's affected me a lot. Just the first couple of months, it was just different. Just being at home all the time. Just being at home, just being with my family all day. Like that was completely different. Being in the house when I started running. I hate running on the track. I was going to the track every day just to get out the house. But it was different. I was just blessed that one of my brothers, Terry Edwards, he runs 3D Foundation Basketball Academy. He had his own gym, so I had to wind up getting in the gym out there around like May, June. So I was blessed that my brother had it. So
now you said 3D Basketball Academy. That's the same one that Anthony Booker.
Yeah,
So you doing
so like
Booker? Okay.
Book like my book was out there too. So Book like my little bro. I mean, like me and Terry had Book when he was younger. So we got a Terry gym. So bless one of my best friends had the gym. So he helped me out a lot.
Nice.
Okay.
See, like I said, we just had these connections
I
going
know,
on.
man.
You
Boy,
know?
y'all so St. Louis. Look at y'all. I want to be like y'all when I grow up. I want to know these people. I want to have these connections.
Terry doing his thing though. He out there. He got like he probably have like about 45 teams.
45.
He doing his thing. He doing big things. So
That's a whole city in itself for 14.
right. So yeah, other than that, just trying to survive and just trying to keep moving forward. Start reading.
Hey, you know what's fundamental?
Got in my little zone a little bit. Start seeing some things clear. So
And we had a discussion also is how much you have, like, what are you doing now that this pandemic has happened? What are you doing now to maximize your time? You know what I'm saying?
I'm reading more books. I'm working out more. I'm focusing on my family. I'm focusing on bettering myself. Cleaning up all the stuff I had to clean up with myself. So it's really made me internalize a lot of things. So.
Yeah, we've been saying that how it's so important for people to start expanding your minds, you know, with this pandemic going on. Find out what can you do, and don't just complain about the pandemic happening, but what can you do now to just evolve, to do something different, you know, use your mindset, you know,
increase your brain
and create.
Bring that creative juices flowing. When this pandemic is over with, you should be coming out of the pandemic with a new idea, new creativity, something. Exactly. You gotta have evolved for the better. Let's say that.
You can't be the same person.
Okay.
Just be a better person. So
look, you can't say you had time on your hands. Nobody can say that.
Nobody. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Do you want to ask the question, or should I?
I don't know, man.
You got it. You got it.
I don't know. You're gonna have to clean it up as always. So, Coach Brandon, I'll say that. So when did you first? I'm sorry. What and when did you first fall in love with sports?
Since I've been a kid, I've always been involved in sports. I still remember vividly as a kid watching my dad play. He stayed in the Cleatown back then.
Oh, okay.
He used to have. I had a Dr. J hoop. While they was playing on the court, I was playing on the side. My dad played baseball at SLU at the time, so I would go to his baseball games and going to watch him play. Just watching my dad for real, just playing all the sports. So it kind of turned me into a sports junkie, and I feel like I'm turning my son into the same thing.
Apple don't fall too far from the tree, huh?
He 2 years old, shooting jump shots right now. So he watch all my kids when they play. So
okay.
I say my kids a lot. It might vary from my central kids, my kids around the area, all that. So I say my kids a lot. So yeah, it'd be a vast subject when I say that. But y'all I'm a sports guy. That's what I do. That's what I know. That's what I love. So
what was the first sport that you played?
Basketball for sure.
Okay.
No.
Dad did it.
When I stayed back then, I stayed down in JBL. So we had a lot next to our house. And I was the only kid. I had like 6 bats. I had like 8 gloves. I had balls.
Man,
my dad we had bases.
Now, you were like the whole equipment man.
We had my whole little lot set up. So we had a whole little thing. So we was good. So probably baseball, and then just basketball kind of just took over. So and I played football too in high school. So
okay. No baseball.
Yeah, I ain't played. I stopped playing. It just got. Actually, I was pretty good in. My dad was good. He played like minor league stuff, but he got too slow, and I was just so on the move. So I had to just go ahead and just stick with basketball and football. So
Got you. So coming up as you were playing these sports, I know you said your dad, but was there any other people who was there to push you along the way? Any influences?
Daryl Pee Wee Leonard.
Okay.
Coach, that was my coach from 11 to 17. I played 7 years with him. I'm the only one that stayed on the team all them years. His son even quit a couple times. Him. I had a coach, Mr. May in high school, Tim May, when I was in high school. He did a lot for me. Coach Chris Carter.
Not the Chris Carter.
Not the
No, I'm talking about Chris Carter, the football player.
No, not that one. Not that one. But Chris Carter,
because I know you're gonna be like, oh, but you gotta know that. I know.
Chris Carter, the
wide
receiver, state rep. So he was one of my influences too. Between him, my dad, Pee Wee, and Mr. May, one of my biggest influences coaching out for sure.
Okay. So what led you? No, I'm sorry. What high school did you go to?
I went to Hazelwood Central my freshman year. Then I transferred to Courtney Ritter, and I played there for 3 years. Had a good career. I played basketball and football. I was pretty good in both sports, and I played basketball at Duquesne University in Pittsburgh.
Okay. So what led you to go to Hazelwood Central before transferring to Courtney Ritter?
That's where I stayed at, and all my friends were there. We were pretty good. I was gonna go to Courtney Ritter out of 8th grade, but I wound up choosing Hazelwood Central. We were good. We went undefeated. We beat our JV team that year. We beat our varsity team. We was freshman team, we probably think we had like 4 or 5 players go Division I for basketball, like 2 or 3 go Division I for football. It was all my friends. We still, all of us still friends to this day though. Like a lot of them are coaches, like Kerry Davis, who's a football coach at Central, Sterling Finney, who was at Corner Ritter. All of us, like, it was a gang, but it was good though.
Nice.
Okay.
And so, what led to the transfer to Corner Ritter?
We all was leaving at first because we beat the team and they was like, we still gonna play JV. I'm like,
Wow.
I feel like I was the best point guard. Me and Larry Bros was like probably the best point guard in the school. We wound up leaving, but they kind of like, so I transferred to Carter Red, which at that time it was crazy. Like 4 of us left Central, 2 left Hazelwood East. We had somebody, one of our other homeboys left Luton. We all went there together.
Oh, so y'all just came to the little Hazelwood school district. Now it's called the Ritter for basketball and football. Y'all it.
Yeah, we changed. We all came together, so it was cool though.
Okay.
I still was I graduated with my guys. I think I graduated with Hazelwood Central too, as much as I used to be out there. So.
Look, so you graduated from 2 high schools. Okay, you tight like that. Okay.
I'm tight like that.
I'm not saying. Most people don't say that. 2 high schools. Okay.
Loyalty over everything.
Okay, put it on the t-shirt. All right.
Loyalty,
Hashtag it
loyalty.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Right, ain't definitely nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So we talked about a little bit after you told me you went to Corner Ritter, how you talk. You said you ran with Jahadi White earlier.
Jahadi was like Jahadi was like a big brother with me. So when I was at school, I don't even think I ever told Jahadi this. Like he probably one of the main influences I had with kind of starting me with this training and coaching stuff. Because I used to come back, he's like, every summer you come back, you gonna work my camp. So we worked this camp, and then so after this camp, I'll be like, okay, it'll be a gang of college guys on camp. Like, let's do these drills I do at school, and then we'll hoop. So, and I did Jahadi camp until from first year, from 1999 to whenever he stopped. So Jahadi was a big influence on all my stuff with basketball with that dog. Kind of getting into that aspect.
And we all, wow, breaking news: KMOV lays off Steve Savard.
What?
Wow.
He must cost too much money.
Yep.
You know when we had wheels in here, you know, from
One
you
on
know,
one
sometimes they
ESPN.
tell them, yeah.
Right. Wow. I mean, he's
He's
been a staple.
For a long
He's been a
time.
staple for, you know, he was a Rams play-by-play. Then
I mean, he was a sports anchor
Yeah.
just for the station from the mid-90s.
KMOV.
Right when you was hooping for Ritter, he was a sports anchor. So
And
I
wow.
would say over 20 years.
Yeah.
I remember him not being there.
Exactly.
And then moved up to being the news anchor.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mike Bush from Channel 5.
Same thing.
Right, the sports
And
director.
Renee now too.
Yeah.
Channel 5, he did the same thing.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And like you said, it's been
That's crazy.
over 20-something
Right.
years.
That's like all you know for Channel 4 Steve Savard. That's crazy. Man, it's cutthroat. Oh.
Yeah. So you're trying to check and see what's going on in the world of sports. We get all these breaking news.
Yeah, right.
I love
like
it though.
Boom, boom, boom. Stay on it.
As long as Lil J and them win tonight, we good. As long as Boston got to win tonight.
All right, shout out to
Yeah,
Tatum.
that
St.
was-
Louis
that was-
finest, right?
That was some ending, wasn't it? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Don't.
A lot of NBA
I
talk.
don't know. You love her. It's okay. It's okay. You're a rebound from it.
I mean, it's just game 1.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't hit
It's
the
game
panic
one.
button just yet.
They're gonna be alright. They're gonna be alright.
And what I did is on Twitter, since we had the link change on YouTube, I just sent a new tweet out. So if you want to retweet it real quick, so everybody be like, wait a minute, I don't see him.
Right. I want to see my boy.
We want to make sure that
Gilmore
we get everybody in.
Brandon up to what coach?
And don't forget, but don't be shy and leave them comments, them
Interact with us,
questions, interact
please.
with us. That's what this show is about. This is all about this man right here doing big things, going to Hazelwood Central as a youngster, and then coming back years later as a coach.
Right. Full circle. That's crazy
Yeah.
though, and how it works.
Process.
Yeah.
But wait, what that saying? NBA trust the process, right?
Yeah,
Trust the process.
just can't trust that team. The Sixers.
They came full circle unexpectedly.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Came full circle
Hey.
unexpectedly for sure.
So in high school, so after going to Cardinal Ritter, did you just play basketball? Or did you play other sports?
I played basketball, so I went to Buchanan University in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
10 conference.
And I'm sorry, while in Cardinal Ritter, did you play other
I played
sports?
football.
Okay.
So I got played a year twice. Defensive player
Okay,
twice.
look at
Defensive
you.
player a year twice.
What position?
Linebacker, but I was gonna play safety in college.
And you
Okay.
know, they always say though the short linebackers beat them up. You know, I think about Fletcher.
London
Yeah,
Fletcher.
Fletcher, that boy was
London
cold
Fletcher.
too. So when y'all say short for football linebacker, what's considered short for linebacker? I know
Like
short
5'9",
for
like
that's not short for
5'9",
basketball too,
yeah.
though. Okay.
But I was gonna do safety in college, but I was probably better in football, but I love basketball I was good in basketball too.
Yeah.
Basketball
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's
All
up.
right.
So now you brought up you went to Duquesne.
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience.
It was good. It was different. Just going from Ponte Ritta to Duquesne was like kind of like a sluish kind of sort of. From St. Louis to Pittsburgh, which is kind of similar. It was like, but it was different though. Just being on my own. I had a black head coach. My first 2 years, I had a different head coach my second 2 years, but they both just allowed me to grow and mature. There, I had ups and downs, both on the court and off the court, but I matured and turned into a better person now.
That's good.
So as you said, ups and downs. What's something that you feel you should have taken more seriously while you were in high school?
Just focusing on myself, like with my game more. Like I thought I knew it all. I thought I was good, and my coach always told me you got to keep working. When I got to school, I understand what work was. Like that's when I really like started to live in the gym and get better. I mean, I got better in high school, but just getting in the gym and get better, and just enjoy the environment of high school and college. I had fun. I had fun in both. So.
Well, why you say you got to get better? You got to drink a cup of that humble juice.
Yeah, for sure. That was the first time in my life I never played. My freshman year.
Because you
my first
came as a
time.
freshman in high school, y'all was balling out and then undefeated season.
Yeah, I never
Okay.
not played. I never not started. So that was the first time I didn't. So I probably played my freshman year. I probably played in like 6-7 games.
Humble juice and humble pie.
Man,
Different taste, ain't it? Different taste.
And my dad wouldn't
Humble
let me
juice
transfer.
and humble pie.
Right.
My dad wouldn't let me transfer. I tried to transfer. I said I'm leaving. And he's like, nope. You pick that school. You gonna stay there.
You're
And
going
speaking
to
of
stay.
Duquesne, did they recruit you specifically for basketball? Because you
Just
had football. I don't
Yeah.
know if people recruiting you for football too. Since you were
For
good at
basketball, that was on for them. Like for football, I had like Illinois State and stuff like that. But basketball, I had like Duquesne, like Tennessee State, Howard, Alabama A&M, Yale, and Creighton was the last one I was looking at.
that. Wow.
It was diversified. I wanted to go to HBCU, but at that time I was scared.
You was scared?
Scared of myself at HBCU.
Oh, geez. Again, we're not going to go down that conversation.
I looked too lit at that time.
I told myself we're not going to go that conversation because you know where it's going to end. Hey, no jabs at Lincoln either, Fred.
Hey, y'all know what y'all are.
Every
You
HBCU
don't
was
need-
for the culture. We
you don't
all
need
take
nothing
the
else
culture
from me.
in.
You
We
already
all
know
take
what's
the
happening.
Coach Gilmore, don't hear anything he says negative about my alma mater.
Oh
We
no!
take it all in.
Trust me, it's all positive.
I was gonna say something, but keep my conversation.
Oh, we can have an after show too. Because
Hey.
I had to clean it. People thinking like, I'm like, no, whatever. It's all love. And college is a whole other different world. We just live it like that.
Different for sure. And I ain't experienced all that. I experienced it, but it was a different kind of vibe.
Okay.
We had like 5 colleges on the same street within like 10 miles of each other.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh.
We had like a small school that was like, it was called Queenport, just like her stuff. Go up like a mile was my school, was like SLU. When I campus in, go up like a half a mile. You got I forgot it was an all girl college. Go up another mile, it's the University of Pittsburgh, like Mizzou. Once they campus in, go up another mile. You got Carnegie Mellon, which is like WashU, all on the same street.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all.
What's wrong with me?
This on me.
Got one little cord.
Sure did.
Okay. Hey, this is our production special.
Now.
Sound engineer, so.
All right. Now, okay. I'm like, why do I see the level so low? All right. Sorry about that, y'all. We've been going on for a minute, but the volume wasn't at where it needs to be. But now it is. So my bad. I'm like, what's going on here with the levels? So I apologize, y'all. We're good to go. Y'all can hear us even louder now. Y'all probably like, man, y'all sound so far away. What's going on? Now I know what happened. So we good to go. But going back to Duquesne, tell us, well, did you get recruited first?
Yeah.
Scholarship? Mm-hmm. Okay, how was that process leading up to choosing Duquesne?
It was difficult. It was good and bad. Like I had started getting a lot of stuff early, and then I had I had a decent junior year and a bad summer going into my senior year, so I kind of lost all my schools.
Oh.
I kind of only had one. Then I had people come back during my senior year, so it was like it was crazy.
But it's a good thing that you're telling this story now because you may have some, kids who's watching who are in a similar position who may not have taken everything as serious as they can. So it's good to see some who they may idolize or, like I said earlier, could be a coach, friend, whoever, that they can see this story here.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And there we go. So shouts out. We have Amari Anderson says, my guy. So, it just good for people to see that, hey, this man did this, but you know what? That's gonna make me be better. Make me take things more serious. Cause I'm sure that's part of the message that you're telling your kids now.
You got to.
You gotta stay focused.
Every moment matters. Every decision matters.
distractions.
Yeah, all that.
Leave it
Like
to
we
the
talked, I
side.
talked to a lot of them. I talked to some of them today about that. Like I have like 5 seniors that's probably gonna get to all playing college. One of them already committed, and just about school choices and like personal choices and other stuff. So
Look, them thumbs, don't let it get in trouble on
I
social
know.
media. Don't do it.
yeah,
Put the phone down. Leave them thumbs. Give them a rest.
it be hard sometimes. It be hard for me
Hey.
sometimes. I be
I
wanting
mean,
to say
but you don't have a lot on the line like they would. when you
yeah,
get
I probably got
recruited, though.
more, but it be like, I be wanting to say some stuff too. I just got to keep it to myself. Got to be the bigger person.
Gotta hold it.
sometimes.
Yeah.
it's all right.
Sometimes
Man.
we in this kind of environment now, which people are just so quick to just have that first reaction, just want to say something.
I can't imagine having like social media when I was
That's what I was
18.
saying.
19.
When I was in college, I'm like, thank God we didn't have that.
Oh my God,
Ooh.
that could have been. It could have been good and bad. It could have been both ways.
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse.
But I can see it going one way than good. I had
Hey,
plenty of people.
man.
Not just in my school, other places. I'm like,
Everywhere,
mm-mm.
everywhere,
Yeah.
Woo.
everywhere. They could have been everywhere.
So let's do a quick recap because once again our volume wasn't as to the level as it is now. So this is the Platform Sports Talk Show. I am your boy Smooth along with,
Bunny.
and we have special guests.
Brandon Gilmore.
There we
Oh,
go.
now you just use the government now. You don't put the coach in front of it, the trainer,
Yeah.
and that. I mean, ain't a nickname, none of that.
Brandon Gilmore, Coach Head, whatever.
There you go. There goes that name.
That's again, I'm staying away from that name.
What kind
No.
What kind of
Right. What kind of whatever you want to say, I'm staying away from that. Anyway.
Shouts out to Brian Baker. He says BG the GOAT coach.
Hey,
man,
B. Baker, what's going on,
B.
brother?
Baker was cold.
Yeah.
B. Baker was cold.
Yeah.
He's one of the most athletic guys that grew up with us, for sure.
Yeah, man. B. Baker, he'll every now and then pop in with the highlight reel.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian was good.
Yeah.
Brian was good. He was real good.
And
Out
then
of
you-
VAP too. He was like,
That's what he's saying, like, basketball.
out of VAP, he was cold. He was the coldest ever out of VAP.
Yeah, of course, we always got to bring this up when I bring up B. Baker or VAP. That night.
They beat Rashawn.
Everybody, you don't even have to say this. They say, wait, right to don't even
all
all
of
of
them. I grew up with all of them. All of them my guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, them my guys. I grew up with all of them.
that's what's up, man. But it's just so good to see, people who you're growing up with doing like what you're doing, and others just doing great things, man. Staying positive, being like a great influence in the community, and doing big things. So shouts out to all y'all who are doing y'all thing, man. I know a few months ago we had Coach Ryan Johnson from Carter Ritter.
Me and Ryan was on the same team, man. Like since we was like second grade. We
There
played
he
against each other
is.
second
Wow.
grade. We was on the same team since like 4th grade.
There he is.
Yeah.
It just has to be, man, cool just to sit back and be like, man, we out here just changing the game, changing the landscape.
Got the next
There
group
was, there was
now.
a gang of us. Like I said,
Coaches.
like Tony, like I told you, like Tony, like my little brother, one of my best friends, Tony Irons, like that's my dude. Like John, like John, like my little brother.
Their name
all them.
John Albert.
I know Coach Albert. I'm like,
John
the name
Anderson.
head, the
Yeah.
name John. I'm like,
John
y'all grown
Anderson.
men with these names.
He's not gonna
like,
be there
what?
forever. We was calling this since he's a kid running around
Yeah.
in Methy Dickey, so he's
Yeah.
never gonna lose that name.
Yeah, never. He could be 80 years old.
Yeah.
John.
Forever.
That sound like a look. But hey, I get it. Hey, when you got it when you young, it just stick with you. I mean, I've had my name forever too. So yeah.
B. Baker says, appreciate it, bro. Can't wait to watch this interview later. What up, Fred and Bunny?
B. Baker's in the building. Technically online, but you hear vicariously.
Right,
You know, we
right.
take it.
So, so how would you say overall your career at Duquesne went?
It was cool. Like it wasn't as good as I thought I wanted it to be, but I learned a lot. I matured a lot. Got to be a better person, and I fell in love with basketball again because just seeing all the day-to-day stuff, like going in, not playing, then playing some, then playing some. But it was a good environment for me. It was different. It allowed me to mature and grow up. So it was good for me though.
B. Baker says you were the calmest point guard that he's ever seen. Though dude had mad game.
I was straight, man. I was solid. I always been pretty good. I was solid.
Okay.
I could have been a little bit better, but I always You know what I'm saying? I understand my faults now.
Did you have a person that you emulated your game from?
I used to love Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Back then.
Nah, he wasn't calm.
No, he wasn't calm. I was calm, but I'm vocal. Was
Okay.
That's what you need.
Like I'm the same. I'm like once I'm in it, like even coaching wise, like if y'all ever see me coach, I'm into the game. Like I'm 1,000% into it. I'm up screen. I'm animated.
Oh, you one of them coaches.
Like him, Isaiah Thomas, and Chris Paul, like my favorite point guards.
CP3 is mine, man, dude.
That's my dude.
Oh,
I went to this camp
game
last summer, and that's like one of my like
highlights.
Yeah, for sure. Got to spend like about 6 days with him, 5 days with him, doing that, just learning. It was great.
So, what conference is Duquesne in?
Atlantic 10, the same one. SLU wasn't in it.
Okay,
so
oh yeah, SLU changed.
Yeah, SLU was in. They in
there
now. So damn, it was like that's when Temple was really good. St. Joseph was in the Final Four.
Right.
Xavier was really good. UMass, like Lamar Odom was at Rhode Island. So it was lit. It was crazy.
So you did play a few games against SLU.
Yeah. No, I never played SLU. I always wanted to play SLU. So they went in there then.
Okay.
We was gonna play them my senior, and then it fell through at the last moment.
Okay.
The closest I got to was St. Louis was Purdue. We played Purdue and Dayton, so I had a lot of people come up for them games.
Okay.
Just being 10 hours away was just hard, but it was cool. Like I said, I grew up,
So the experience from you playing at Hazelwood Central, then Cardinal Ritter, and then going to Duquesne, and playing in big arenas, road games, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about how you felt. Like Anthony Booker told us when he went to Iowa State, then he played at Kansas. And other places.
I went to his game at Kansas.
Yeah.
I went to the game when he played at Kansas. I was there.
So just seeing
all the
20,000 people,
the lights,
going crazy. Just tell us about that experience.
My freshman year, one of the most things we played Dayton. It was crazy. I'm looking up like, oh my God, all these people, and they was like, I was on the bench. I told you I'm playing. They was like, I'm a nice ass dude. They was like, and from Pittsburgh. They was like, put Jerome Bettis in the game. So my teammates was like, but they talking about you. So the next time we played them next year, actually I played some. Like it was like 10 of them. So after the game, I said something to them, but I was like joking and stuff. So like 10 of them had my picture on the shirt. Whoa! They was like, man, I was bugging up. It was super funny. I would never forget that.
Jerome Bettis, that's funny though.
Man, I would never forget that. I'm sitting on the bench like, who are they talking to?
So is there a stadium or arena that you went to that you were just like in straight awe? Like
Ohio State probably. We played Ohio State my freshman year. Ohio State was crazy. Like the wildest game was like a small school like St. Bonaventure. It was like in Olean, New York, like Buffalo. It was like sold out to capacity. Like people was in the gaps. It was crazy. They had people run on the court like mascot run on it. That was crazy.
Oh wow.
So did your time in high school help you to develop that tunnel vision of no matter what place arena you in, okay, once it's game on, you don't even matter. Yeah,
it don't matter. But when you like,
in certain
moments you be looking like, man, like high school and AAU, me playing on with Coach Pee Wee, with Coach Leonard, it kind of prepared me. Like he was really like on me. Like that's like one of my father figures. So like just him just being on me, him prepared me for all the moments, and then prepared me actually for my afterlife. Like I really coach a lot like him.
Oh, okay. So you like coaching from him? You get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he like today he'd be like, I'm his son for sure. Like we got a lot of the same mannerisms and tendencies for sure.
Okay.
So, what led you into coaching?
Just really from working Jihadi camp, and working Dink Jones camp, working those camps. I worked them before I started coaching, so it was like the end of my college and then transition to what I want to do. I didn't know where I wanted to take it. I was like, what do I want to do? So I went to Cardinal Ritter. I tried to get down there, but the coaching team wasn't my coach, so they wasn't really rocking with me for real. So I called Coach Morton. It was at Hazelwood Central. I'm like, can I just come help? I just want to come help. He was like, come on. So I was like assistant JV at first. He was there for 2 years. I got a college job actually. I went to coach at a JUCO for a year and did my thing, and then I came back to Hazelwood Central. Was like one of the assistants, and I just worked my way up. I just grinded it out.
I can't recall who brought this up about competition, and I can't recall who it was. It wasn't Johnny Parker. It was somebody else. But the seriousness of playing in a JUCO playing the JUCO.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was. I think
Was it?
no.
It wasn't Johnny.
Was it and it was Booker? Who was the St. Mary's coach? What's his name?
BT.
Oh, yeah.
BT. It was
Brian
BT.
Turner.
BT played with
Brian
so BT
Turner,
played with
yeah.
us too. So when I was 11, BT was 10, and he was on my team also.
Okay.
So we all grew
All
together.
of y'all, it just.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's
That
crazy.
JUCO stuff crazy. That JUCO life crazy. I was 28 years old living in Centralia, Illinois with in a little bit of apartments with the players. Like it was I was working in the school, so it was all like it was nobody like me at the school. It was just they grow you up fast.
Okay.
One of my players every week I'm going to that wedding from that JUCO team, and then I keep in contact with like 3 of them.
Okay.
So that JUCO life is different. That's a different kind of
Whole different from
the
high school and D1, huh?
Competition has man serious because you got a lot of players who
only
trying to get on.
spots.
They trying to get on. They
Yeah.
trying to get up to the next level.
Right.
It's
It's only spots
it's
for
grimy.
them.
You got to be a different kind of. You got to be. They ain't for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
You got JUCO. They think it's sweet, but that ain't for the faint of heart for sure.
Shouts out to the St. Louis Trotters. They say what's up, guys? Good to
What
see
up,
you
what up?
again. They were on
Thanks
last
for tuning
night.
in. Appreciate y'all.
Shouts out once again, Mylan Pepper,
Big bro.
Nico Reed, all of them, man.
Them my
Shouts
guys.
out to them.
Them all my guys too.
Yeah, you had them on a few months ago. Great show as well. But yeah, once again, that JUCO life,
It's
like
different.
you said, it's kind of like the college version of the G League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
and I didn't know
it's a
how
grind.
crazy it was until what's his name? Coach Turner was telling us. I'm like, JUCO? Like I heard about it in let's say in California with football. They're big with JUCO out there is competitive, but I didn't think basketball was as big.
Where I was at, the kids got like 2 meals a day, then 1 meal a day was on their own. So they got like 5 meals a week, breakfast and lunch, and dinner you was on your own almost, and
y'all
weekends.
athletes and always working out.
So
something.
and then weekends you on your own. So they was at my house like, Coach Gilmore, hey, what you eating? I'm like, man, I'm just going ahead and make some little. Y'all can have some of this hamburger helper. Like, come on, y'all go ahead, come over eat that. It was different.
Matter of
Though.
fact, let me add it to my grocery list. Hamburger helper. I ain't had that in a minute.
I ain't had
I'm gonna
hamburger
make that
helper in
happen.
so long. I ate it so much, I don't think I want that.
That's
no
how I
more.
feel about ramen noodles. I had it so much in college. I literally have not touched a ramen noodle since I
Ramen noodle,
graduated.
Easy
I
Mac.
promise y'all.
I
never had
eaten
Easy
those.
Mac. But
Ramen noodles, Easy Mac. I probably ain't had them since 2003.
I feel like the ramen noodles is the devil. The chicken flavor,
The
especially. I
devil.
remember one time I had to eat them like literally like every day out for a whole week. That's all I had in my dorm room. And I'm like, I'm not gonna eat this when I'm graduating.
I know for a whole month
I'm not.
I ate Easy Mac and ramen noodles for lunch and dinner.
Oh my god, I eat cereal a lot too. Like I don't miss some days. I don't go
I
back.
know,
I
that
eat
shit-
cereal now, but not ramen noodles. And I guess with you and that hamburger helper, y'all
I
are
ain't,
like,
no, I
ooh,
ain't eat ramen noodles at all. I probably eat some hamburger helper before I eat some ramen noodles for sure.
vice versa. I give me hamburger helper. Right. I have not touched them things.
No, I'm not eating
serious.
ramen noodles either. They make me sick. I think I eat so much.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people like the smell, and I see people getting happy for. I'm like, man, whatever. That's when I become bougie. I am too good now to eat ramen noodles. I eat the hamburger helper, yes, but not the ramen. I'm bougie right there.
That little Charter showing you love, saying what's up, BG.
I tell you, them my peoples though.
That's what's up. Did you think about ever playing for them as well, or?
By the time I got done with college, I was just hooping in the pro-am in different leagues. They was still playing 2 series with me. Like Pep and them was
2 series?
No, not 2 series. Like I'm very competitive first off, but Pep and them was like hooping. Like I was like I just hoop in the pro-am. The pro-am was my serious time. I wasn't doing it all year. So then when I started coaching, then my time got limited. So
Kind of like you have your skaters and you got
Yeah,
your rollers.
Rollers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you was like the skater.
like Pep and Nico probably got the longest pro career out of anybody. Both Marlon and Willie Pepper and Nico probably them late legends. They done played. They done played in every league in St. Louis and probably won it. So,
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
So as you brought the pro-am, we know that you have like the Drew League, you have the league that crossover. Jared, what's his name?
Jamal Crawford.
Jamal
League.
Crawford. You know, how would you compare those programs to what St. Louis has?
Ours is good. I've been playing it since I've been 18. I stopped playing probably around like 34, 33, and just started coaching. Coaching in it, we won it 2 years, 2 out of 4 years. The last 4 years, we ain't played the last 2 years. We won it 2 out of the last 4 years before that. So it's a lot of talent. Everybody played. I played in the old B, so that's why when Clegg and Julian and all them was playing in it. So that's when I grew up playing with all those guys. So it's really competitive. Like some NBA players come back and play in it. So it's good. I think it's gonna grow a little bit more once this pandemic over. So
And then it's because of what you're seeing with the Jason Tatums, the
I was
Bradley
about to say
Beals,
that, Tatum,
you
Beal.
know, Ben McLemore,
Yeah.
Pat McCall,
Okay.
David
Yeah.
Lee, you know,
And
Tyler Cook,
and
all
coming
those.
up
now.
you're gonna start seeing more than likely Caleb
Yeah.
Love,
Yeah,
and
see Love.
hopefully
Fletch,
Cameron
Cam.
Fletch, you know.
Yeah.
So you know the scene is gonna be like you said. Once everything is back open, the scene should be crazier.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It would have been a good summer this summer because there's a lot of young guys playing over college from St. Louis that's doing their thing. That I've seen grow up. It's gonna be good. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said that your first job you went to Hazelwood Central. You said you just want to get in, and you started off as what? Just a
JV assistant.
Okay, and then all of a sudden the opportunity came for you to be the head coach.
Yeah, it took a while though. It took a while. I think I grinded probably longer than anybody ever grinded. Like I got there in 2006, 2007, and I didn't get the head coach job. I was there from 2006, 2007 to 2017, 18 year. That's when I got the head coach job. So
you did it from JV assistant, JV head coach, then
varsity assistant. Yeah, I grinded it out.
Okay.
But like in that time, in all those years, I think I had a big part in sending like 55 kids to college.
Wow.
Nice.
Right.
So a lot
That
of
is
people can't say that. And then like from 2007 to 2000 to now, to like 55 kids to college.
And I know that.
And I could have had more. Some of them just didn't want to go. They just want to go to school. So.
And I know it had to feel gratifying that you played a part in that.
Oh yeah, that's my main thing about me. Like I'm very clear. I want to win, but I want to get my kids in school. I take pride in it. So I take pride in getting my kids in school. So.
And how important, as a coach, do you stress the importance of education?
I'm big on that. Like I'm really hands-on with it, monitoring their grades, making sure they meet the NCAA standards, and popping up in their classes.
Right.
And,
That's the big thing.
Popping up.
checking their home, making sure they got homework done, like doing study hall. So I'm really big on making sure they be better people. Like,
did you take stuff you did at Duquesne? How they had it set up?
Yeah, like study hall.
Put it here.
Yeah, I had two teachers. I had a math teacher and an English teacher. Miss Stevens and Miss Poos that kind of helped me run the study hall. So if they needed English help, they go to her. They need math help, and then I call like a science teacher or whatever. But we just had it. We'll do it like 3 days a week, just trying to make sure they stay on top of their stuff. So I'm really big on that. But just getting the kids in school, helping kids. So like with time my kids, I helped a lot of kids around the area get in college. That's my main thing too. Like before this pandemic hit, so any like unsigned senior, I would have them come to my school for open gym, and I would invite colleges. And had them come watch them, and then like other kids I know I'll call and send out film. Like I got like probably have like 10 kids right now I'm sending out film that don't go to my school.
Okay.
So I'm really big on helping getting the kids in school. That's my thing. That's what I do. Establish a relationship with coaches and get these kids in school. I get my school paid for, so I just want to get back and do that.
So,
That's awesome.
So what moment or what happened that led to you being head coach varsity?
So I never get to. So we playing a summer league game. So I'm coaching. I told the head coach, he's like, you can coach this game today. So we chilling. I'm coaching the game. We at Webster Grove playing a summer league game. So he walks out the gym. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm still doing my thing. Cause like me and his relationship, I was kind of like a co-head. I wasn't like a co-head coach, but I always was boisterous, I guess.
You were the lead, even though.
No, I want to lead, but I was. Prominent. You knew I
Animated.
was there, kind of. So I was like, I'm very just animated.
Okay.
So he walked out. So my phone ring, and it's the superintendent calling me. So I'm like, what he calling me for? So I'm like, I ain't ready to game. So he called me again. And he like, and that was the principal. It was the principal. He's like, man, I'm gonna walk outside and talk to him. He's like, hey man, you the new head coach. I said, what?
Okay.
I said, I'm gonna call you back. So I walked in the gym. So the head coach then is like my dude, that's my brother Josh. He like, I was like, they just told me I'm the head coach. He's like, I'm the athletic director now. I looked at him like, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah,
Okay.
so that happened. It was crazy.
Behind the scenes, he was making it happen. He was like, hey, put him as a head though, but I'm gonna be AD. Okay.
No, he didn't even know. It happened like simultaneously. Like he got the job and they just boom. It was like we got the jobs like within 5 minutes of each other.
Wow.
Okay.
So it was crazy. So but that year was good. We my first year we went like 27-3.
Okay.
We lost in the game to go to state, but I think off that team we had 10 kids go to college to play basketball.
Wow, that's awesome, man. You're doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
So that's been y'all best season since you've been head coach?
Yeah, our schedule then kind of got beefed up since then. Like our schedule was good then, but we just the next year was like a rebuild year. But we still did good. And then this year we went like 17-9, 17-10. But we played everybody. Like we went to Atlanta, played 2
I was
games.
about to say, y'all went more on the road now, doing what B-side does.
Yeah, we went to Atlanta, played 2 games. We played 3 games in Chicago. We played everybody good, so we had some up and down. But we're gonna be pretty good this year, though. I can't.
You bring back everybody, or
I lost a couple. I lost 3 seniors who went to school. 2 of them went to school. One of them just decided not to play. Then 2 other kids. But I had a good amount of my core back. So we're gonna be. They hungry and they want it. So.
Watch out! Hazelwood
We got a chance,
baby.
We got a chance.
Why don't you go ahead, if you don't mind, just give a few shout outs to your players, people who we should be looking out for.
Jonathan Dunn, he just committed to Western Illinois the other day.
Okay. Congratulations.
Cole Farrell, getting some. He probably has about like 7 offers, getting some high major stuff now. Jai Graham, the senior Caleb Jones, Jaden Collins. Got a young point guard, Tevin Goins, remind me of myself a lot.
Okay.
We got some young kids, good sophomore class. So the thing with us is I'm really big on family, like always family. So all my guys come back, like Sean Williams, Jordan Morton, Cam Williams, Connell Crossland, like Sam Pearson. He's head women coach at Mobat. They always come back. Bryce Foster, they come back when they in town and talk to the kids. If they here, they come to practice. So we real big on family over there. So. That's our thing. So we just trying to, like, besides Best Shine, we probably got one of the best basketball alumni bases, like, for its talent, like, and then just guys staying around. Like,
you don't think your alma mater, Corner Ritter, don't have that?
Yeah, we do too. Corner Ritter do too.
Okay.
Yeah. So so just building it. We doing good though. So I can't complain.
Nice. So how can I put this? If a team comes in and sees y'all, can come to y'all gym or y'all go to their gym, what is something that a team should expect from a coach-led team?
We're gonna play hard. We're gonna be tough. We're athletic. We're gonna be skilled. Just some dogs. I'm just trying to instill all dog into them. Like you gotta be tough. You gotta be mentally and physically tough to play this game and to win. So just you're gonna get into it. If you play us, it's not gonna be an easy game. It's gonna be a dog fight.
Okay.
Yeah. So just
nothing coming easy. You gotta work for that W from y'all.
So just trying to instill just different, like all stuff that you need to be successful as a man, especially as a black man. So you gotta be all that. So
now we talked a little bit about Council Martin earlier. With you being a coach and having recruiters coming in or coaches, has there been that one coach you was like, wow, he's here, that's what's up? Or have you always kind of been like, oh, how you doing, coach?
I love it because I think my kids see it and they get excited. So like the one that probably, I'm trying to think who, because I coached since I was coaching at AU at first. I've seen a lot of coaches, but I'm trying to think who the one that came in my gym. Maybe Beal Self or somebody like that. Like, but Conzo different though. Like he's a good person. Like he a good dude though.
He relatable.
Yeah, like I could talk to him. Like like he texts me and I could call him. Like we have a relationship. So like he real though. He 100 though.
He is. Yeah, like we had discussed prior to the show. We had him on a few months ago. Like you said, man, right to the point. Just keep it real. And
he 100 for sure.
So we know that the history, and if you saw last night's show with Johnny Parker, he was saying that one thing that Mizzou needs to focus on better on is being here and getting these kids.
Build up that pipeline.
Do you feel now over his last 4 years that Council Martin has made that effort to do so?
He trying to break down some of the barriers. It's just tough with just the relationship with St. Louis and Mizzou. So because there's been some bad experiences, but he's trying though. He's got to get the right kids that fit them. This year they have the kid from the Smith just committed.
I saw that.
So they just got to get the right kid that fits them. I mean, everybody here doesn't fit them. If that makes sense. But they need to get the right kid that fits them. But I mean, I think they would do a good job though. Hopefully they get some wins this year though. Like Slew doing a good job.
Man, Travis Ford, he's
on it, man.
They making a priority of it. So I mean, we got so much talent here though. There's so much talent around here. I'm glad like Phil, like my guy Phil just went to SLU. Like that's my dog. That's one of my favorite players I coached. Like him and Shine and like Yuri and Jay Good. Like they got a lot of my favorite players. Like so, like with Jay Good, Yuri and Phil, like them 3 of my top 15 players I ever coached.
Wow, okay.
Like they just different.
So you had an impact on them and how they game.
Yeah, them were my kids. Them my dogs.
You had them for like from they little kids, or you had them just from high school only?
Jay Good in 8th grade, Yuri around like 8th, 9th grade, Phil since he been like 6th grade.
Okay, you got from middle school time.
Yeah,
Okay.
so them my cats. Like
Gotcha.
Cam, like all them, like C-Lud, like them my dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you see the NCAA just announced that with the basketball season
Yeah.
gonna be. So you mentioned these cats that are, on
Yeah.
these flu and these college rosters. So hopefully we'll be able to see them play. The
Right.
later
See, this is the year I was gonna get out and travel. I was trying to put my schedule around. They schedule a little bit. I was gonna try to maneuver something. I don't know if they're gonna allow fans like this.
Yeah,
they ain't got that for you.
Like I gotta go see Caleb. I gotta go see Cam. I gotta go see Phil. I gotta go see my kid Devion that's at Lindenwood. I gotta go see all these kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just I'm trying to see like one of my favorite players. Played for me. Sean, he at Cal Bakersfield now. He was at K-State, so they play Gonzaga their first game. And my other kid I trained plays with Gonzaga now. Aaron Cookie just transferred there.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I want to go see that game. I just gotta figure out. I mean, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna make some stuff move. Right?
Make it
I'm going.
happen.
One game I'm going to is Cal Bakersfield Gonzaga game for sure.
Okay,
We'll
all
make that
right.
happen.
They're gonna be
Shouts
happy to see you. That support. We're from the Midwest all the way out to the West Coast.
Yeah,
Right.
I gotta
West
get
Coast.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Corey Hill. He says BG. Strong.
Hey, that's my brother right
That's what's once again,
That's the-
keep on bringing
I bet
in
you I
them
know that
comments,
Corey.
y'all.
there.
It's when he went to Ritter too.
Yeah.
Hey, we used to work together at AT&T.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's one of my best. That's my son Godfather.
Okay.
Nice. So shouts out to you, Corey, and everybody else who's tuning in and watching. It's the Platform Sports Talk Show. Usually on Wednesday nights, but we're doing something special for my guy right here. I'm your boy Smooth, along with
Bunny.
and special guest.
Brandon Gilmore.
There it is. Shouts out to our third member, Stanton.
Yes, then.
Making that money. He'll be back next week, getting it in. So, let's go ahead and talk about your elite basketball training camp or training facility.
I've been training for a while. I kind of broke off and joined somebody else and did some stuff. Then I started my own thing. But then right now, over this time, just getting all my stuff together. Just I have always dealt with a lot of kids in the area. I have helped, like I said, I helped a lot of kids go to school. Just my thing is getting these kids better. I got a whole new crowd, like getting a new little crowd because all my kids starting to phase out and go to school. So it just started younger and it just keeps cycling. So now I got a new little 5th, 6th grade batch that I'm gonna go through with. But I still got some older guys too. But keep me busy, keep me young.
Right.
Keep me busy, keep me young.
I think Johnny Parker was saying last night how they kind of made him feel old because he trying to stay around these kids.
Exactly.
Like,
He be like, wait a minute, my body don't look like it used to
Yeah.
back when you was 20 years ago.
neck,
You know?
my back.
I play my high school kids one-on-one once a year. You got one time to beat me. If you don't beat me in that time,
That's it.
Yeah, you don't get it. So with the training camp, it's going good. Right now with COVID, been doing small numbers, like groups of 8 or 9. Usually I have more kids than that, but just doing that. So it's been going good. Just rebranding myself and push myself out there like I need to be.
So how does it feel from you being a coach to you having the basketball training academy, being a influence to these kids? Because we know that social media can provide huge peer pressure. Just going to school, even though right now everything's virtual, but just knowing that you have these kids who they can be pushed in many different kind of directions now. How does it feel being able to be in a positive influence and to keep them on that steady positive track?
It's good. Like it's a big responsibility, which I gotta always know that I gotta carry myself a certain way. Dealing with boys and girls, like I have some really good girls that I train to. Like one of the girls, she at Pitt now. Jayla Everett, she's good. Michaela Wallace at North Dakota, and Kelsey Williams, that's at SIU Edwardsville. Just boys and girls just watching me, just me just being in their life. Like like we turned into a family kind of sort of. Like when they go to college, I still text them. We
Okay,
still
so
talk when they get done. Like they got to give me some gear when they come back. Like I need the gear.
Right,
Okay.
Hold me down.
Get some shorts and shirt.
Okay.
Just all y'all, all my former players. Like, I need my gear. So it's good though. I mean, I take that personal.
Yeah.
Just helping them out and just staying with them through all that. So.
And how can people be able to register for your basketball
Just
academy?
contact me on all social media, like all the same things, like B Gilmore 314, BG Elite Academy on Instagram.
Y'all hear that, right?
Yeah, Academy. I just started my new Instagram with that, so I'm free to put all my pictures. I had pictures from like 10 years ago. I'm gonna start putting them out there. So like I done touched a lot of players in St. Louis I done work with, from like having Booker and them when they were younger, and Bryton Hobbs, who's really good. Just a lot of guys, Arion Smith, like a lot of my guys, Deshaun Cooper, like young and old. Some of them old now, some of them young, and I'm a little bit older than them now. So.
Well, you said that some of them old and you older than them.
Man, I'm
old is relative.
Yeah, I'm about to be 40. I'm about to be 40 in like about 3 weeks. So.
Oh, shout out, you a Libra, all right now. Hey.
Yeah, I'm about to be 40 in like 3 weeks. So COVID killed my birthday plans, but
man.
Hey, I'm still gonna make something happen. Something small, but I'm still make something happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do now.
Send me the invite. Y'all, come on, Lincoln.
I wasn't even gonna go over there, but okay.
Yeah, so
They gonna take it back to the 90s.
Nah, not.
All right. 2000.
Ain't no homecomings this year. No homecomings this year.
It's not HBCU homecomings now. I know, right? And this is like funny though. It worked in my favor because I was gonna go to another homecoming this year. Now I ain't going to nobody's, but next year everybody homecoming is gonna be lit.
It's gonna be crazy.
Lit.
That's gonna be crazy.
Man.
I gotta get to one. I gotta get to something.
Maybe 1, 2, 5, 2.
They're gonna have lock-ins.
Right before your basketball season starts.
It's right there.
Last time I did
It's right there. It's the same time. It's the perfect time. Like I went
and
to
your
Howard's.
birthday too?
I went to Howard's a couple years ago. I went to the Spelman Morehouse one a couple years ago.
House, yeah.
I used to go to Atlanta for my birthday, so we went down there for this. So yeah,
So
It'd be like
you had some of them lemon pepper ones.
Don't nah, y'all ain't that's for the wings.
He ain't playing either. I wonder why.
That's a special location in Atlanta. Magic City just only known for wings. Okay, yeah.
That's it. You know, he had his own
That's
wings.
his story he was sticking to.
Exactly. He had his own wings. So he can go back there right now because he ain't playing no more. So he can go back there right now.
I can't believe that.
I can't. At this point, how silly people are. Just like the other dude that got caught bringing a COVID tester to his room. Dude played for the Rockets.
Right.
I was like, damn, y'all can't. You went home anyway. You could have waited.
Right.
But, okay.
That boy, they was in there for 2 months though. Like,
Hey man, those are people.
I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying.
The struggle in the bubble.
I don't know anything about that. I just know if those are people that got caught publicly, you know other people doing it that they got caught. That's all. You slide the extra money.
They got that
side door in the hotel.
1-800 snitch line. Somebody called hey, yo.
Somebody was saying,
I just seen your old girl walking this room. So.
And while he's snitching, he got somebody coming in his. Okay. Anyway.
Somebody talking about some LeBron did that. Like, come on now. He ain't got to do all that just to beat y'all. Y'all's already defeated.
Right.
You thinking about something else than basketball.
Right.
Man, all I can say, I don't know, but for the people that got caught, hey, y'all at home, so it don't matter no way.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
Lay it to your demise.
Was it worth it?
Lay it to your demise.
Man. Was that something that you had to fight off during your time in high school and college?
Women?
The temptation, yes.
Yeah,
Wait, you specified women. You said temptation, so.
I know. It's the same thing. Like, yeah.
You
gotta learn how to manage. You gotta learn how to manage it.
And this is the show where I have to
Come on, now you talk about temptation. Wait a minute now.
I said women are women. Like, I mean. Yeah,
Wait. That ain't the only temptation out there for athletes or a student in general. That's don't say women.
The biggest one.
Oh my gosh.
The most attractive one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, we do have that impact on men. We'll say that. So, okay.
Facts.
We ain't trying to get y'all caught up. Y'all get yourselves caught up. I'll say
We
that.
ain't trying to be like Usher.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, don't let nothing burn while y'all doing what y'all doing. Okay? I mean, Usher put that song out there for a reason.
These
like,
are my
damn.
confessions.
Man, okay.
True,
That was
true.
2003 and it's 2020. It's still relevant. It don't change, okay?
It ain't gonna change. It's gonna be the same narrative.
Yeah.
Forever.
That's crazy.
So, going back to the college years real quick. While you was there, were you like one of those? Oh, that's so and so. That's the guy right there, you know? Or were you pretty much like not sidekick, but you know, like in the back chill while everybody else?
I know. I was pretty popular on my campus. Like
Okay.
I'm a people person.
Okay.
So,
You like the man, just good. Not saying that, but
I was
you the
straight.
man.
I was
Everybody,
straight.
oh, that's dude. You
I
from
was
St.
straight.
Louis? Oh, yeah,
I
that's
was
him.
straight.
Okay.
I was straight. I was cool. I had a
Keep it clean. I'm gonna try.
You want to say more?
I know.
I had a little bit of clout. I was
All I
straight.
can say is we have an after show, boy. That's a whole other story.
I had a little clout. Yeah,
A little?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
That was cool though.
That's your story. You sticking to it?
Yeah, I had a little fun. It was straight. I had my different groups.
So
I'm a different group of people. I had my soccer dudes I used to hang with, the baseball dudes, I had my little fraternity dudes I used to hang with sometimes. It was cool.
There's some other groups out there missing, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, but he was doing the real he got game.
Oh, there y'all go with that again. There he got game movie. Every time when we start to mention that to people, everybody start laughing. They be like, oh, yeah. It's like, who don't know about the He Got Game movie for their personal life? That's crazy. I'm so glad I was never doing recruiting in any of that. Ooh.
Like, so this is Bunny.
Yeah.
He'll show you around.
That is real.
She was like, hey, how you doing?
That's another Bunny, not this one. Sorry. You gotta have standards somewhere now. Hold on.
Right. Man, so tell us about just the state of high school basketball as of right now. How do you feel about it?
Just as in now, like where it's going basketball wise, or with COVID?
No.
No, this.
I think it's going really good. I think it's going really good. With last year, with Cam, Caleb, Phil, Kobe went to Georgetown.
Right.
The kid in Trinity went to Creighton. Rashad. I had my kid. It was a lot of kids in the area that went on. This class is pretty good. Got some kids that's gonna do some big things, and then younger, it's a lot of talent coming up from like all the way down to the little kids, like 5th and 6th graders. There's some really good, like my guy's son, his team with him and Jimmy McKinney's son are both really, really good, and Leon Powell's son on their team. They got a team that's good, and it's a team younger than that that's good. It's like, so it's a lot of talent coming up. So high school is in good hands. They just got to make sure they go to the right situations for them.
Yeah. So. And then, just got to make sure that, as we talked about earlier, education.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't like what
lose
Johnny Parker said last night. So many people have that tunnel vision of, I just want to be the lead. But also focus on what if something happened to you. What can you fall back on?
You got to be a better person. Just work on your overall. Like, you got to be able to deal with situations, be a people person, and be an athlete, be a student. Like, you got to be able to do all around.
Yeah.
Like, just be well-rounded.
Do you feel that all high schools in every state should have a shot clock?
Yes, for sure. I feel like I coach with like a shot clock. I be trying to, hey man, let's go, let's move, let's get a shot up.
Shot clock like college at 30 seconds or a little
30,
higher?
30.
Like college.
It can't be higher than that. It'll be still too slow. Some of these teams want to pass the ball 87 times. Let's get rid of that.
Then that rule, Misha will try to implement that.
Man, we've been trying.
I wonder why. There's certain parts of the state that they're afraid of that.
The rule parts is not. They're not going. Like St. Louis and Kansas City will probably do it. Maybe some schools, Central Missouri, but other schools, I think that's kind of how they.
But what about the tournaments? That big tournaments that come through town, you think they'll put that emphasis on?
But you had to get like a waiver to do it and all that stuff. So we played in one last year with a shot clock, and it was different for my kids. They didn't play with it, so like I love it. So like I feel like so.
Speed of the game really different now.
And then also it prepares you for those who are trying to go to the next level. Exactly. It prepares you on how to handle. I remember when I first went to college, I in practice, I think I had like 2 shot clock violations in my first practice because I was trying to reset it. My coach was like, "We ain't got time to reset it. Just call for a ball screen and go." I'm like, dang, what is this? ISO. Yeah. So you tell me I just got to go? It's call for a screen? Oh, cool. I got you. Yeah. So it's a difference though. So like just coaching with AAU with it, it helped. I mean, for kids understanding more, they get a little advantage with it.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on the AAU scene? I know you. Now, before you answer that question, do you participate with Bradley Beal Elite?
I was. Okay. I just decided to move on to some bigger, better things for myself. Like I been with them for a while. Just decided to do something different. I got some other stuff brewing. Okay. So they helped me develop, but it's time for me to move on and see what I could do outside of here. So I'm just got some stuff I'm working on as we speak.
Got that pot brewing and stirring.
I got some stuff. I got some stuff moving and grooving. So
cooking that gumbo.
All right, mix it real good. Come on.
Just to improve myself overall. So
Right.
sometimes you get outside your comfort zone and.
You're challenging yourself and doing something different. Okay.
And that's something that we talked about earlier about the pandemic. Get out of your comfort zone. God trying to tell y'all something. Stop being
Heed the warnings.
Stop selling. Stop being so comfortable.
So I'm just excited on my new endeavors, my new future with that. So I mean, I was with them for a while. So
Okay. You new endeavor, you gonna let us know?
oh yeah,
Something
yeah.
about
It's gonna
t-shirt,
it's gonna,
like
it's
a
gonna be some.
promote.
I'm gonna put something out soon. It's probably be about a week. I'm about like a week away from announcing it.
Oh, okay.
So
If we're gonna tell you the same thing you tell your former
You
players,
want that
give us that merch.
merchandise.
Hey,
Come
hey,
on.
we got you.
I'm gonna get a lot of it.
That's
I'm gonna
what's
get a
up,
lot
man.
of it. So
Even the kid size.
oh yeah, I got you. So yeah, so just working on that, just getting ready for that, and just getting back to helping these kids, like
Okay.
with my Hazel Central kids, my kids around the St. Louis I deal with a lot, just helping push them to the next level.
What are you doing now to prepare these kids for hopefully a upcoming high school season?
Just tell them to stay in the gym.
So you can't even
I can't deal
physically
with my kids
at all.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't do nothing basketball with them. We can like lift weights and stuff,
That's it.
but I can't really do nothing with my kids. Just talking to them. We do Zooms, watch film.
Okay.
We can do anything but basketball, but that, just making sure they're in the gym with the right people. With the right people is the key. Like everybody just trying to do the kind of like training thing right now, which is crazy.
I know it's changed because I know football went, well, was that St. Louis City or just that
St. Louis City
county for it? They put it in the spring. So for basketball, I had to tell y'all,
They ain't told us
it's
that yet,
going
so
straight.
as of now it's the same, but I'm thinking they might push us back to January.
Wow.
We might just do January and February, then playoffs at the end of February. I'm thinking.
So it'll be a condensed.
Yeah, I think so. Like Illinois teams, like I had two games in Chicago. I had total like 6 games in a tournament in Illinois. We can't play Illinois teams no more with Illinois rules. So I gotta find like.
Oh, because they're not playing at all either, right?
Now they playing, but they said they only can play teams in their county maybe.
Or definitely in state.
Yeah, in state. So Illinois teams can't play other teams this year for basketball because of
Okay.
COVID. So I gotta reboot that. But just tell my kids stay ready. Like I said, I got 4 kids. I got probably like 2, maybe 3 Division 1 kids, maybe 2 Division 2 kids, and another one play lower. If you don't play football or something, so I got 5 seniors, all of them get scholarships. So just working and just telling them stay ready. Just everything's gonna happen when it needs to happen. So
Yeah.
when we do get it, we gotta be on the same page together. So
There it is right there, man.
All right.
So let's go ahead and talk about it real quick before we go ahead and end our Thursday night edition of the platform.
They one of the best up and coming teams though for sure. Like they're gonna be scary, and none of their players are like really on the contract right now. So
because I was just talking about this earlier with the Jazz. I was like, man, the Jazz went home early. They up 3-1. They got going on in 7 games, but I was like, they actually people got I think put more notice with them instead of looking at the Nuggets. And it's now it's like whoa. Yeah,
because they had a little bit more. Like Donovan Mitchell was more. People knew him more than anything, and then Utah passed. Like Denver ain't really been really good in a while. So,
right.
I just think I didn't think they was gonna beat the Clippers like that.
Hey, but that Clippers, what I tell you yesterday, I said a couple weeks ago, it ain't just them not hitting shots only on Game 7. It's coaching. He wasn't adjusting. I like Doc. I like that.
You sound like Corey. Corey, you talking all bad.
I mean, that's my point. No, because I'm looking at the track record again. When he had CP, Griffin, and Jordan. Again, what happened?
Yeah, and he blew something with the Celtics too.
I mean, he got at least one ring with the Celtics. At least he got something to show for that.
He smoked one too, though. He smoked one too, for sure.
You got one over 2, okay. But when you had another good 3 people and it couldn't, and now you got another group and it's still not. Come on. I said this one was more coaching and some of PG-13 not showing up, so it was both. But out of the whole series, not just that Game 7.
He just didn't. He played good in certain, but he didn't show up like he didn't show up like he needed to.
He's
so talented. He's so talented.
Got involved, but it's time to show. If you have mental issues or you in a dark place, 48 minutes on the court, you gotta show up. That's what you pay to do. Like you gotta put that to the side. Everybody got stuff going on in their personal life.
He missing something. I know. I ain't gonna say what he.
But like I said, once you got the Pacers, and when he was with OKC, it was kind of, but now it was just like whoa.
Yeah, you can see it more.
What I say last night about PG-13.
He did.
What'd you say?
What I say last night.
Oh my God! So, and the net. Well, what word should I use?
Keep 100.
He don't think PG-13 is on it. He thinks he's overrated, honestly.
Okay.
He's not overrated.
So no. What I said is, there's a reason why he's called PG-13 because he cannot handle adult things.
Wait, that's just it.
He got to get a little tougher. It's like he ain't got no. I don't know. Say like kids were like nuts. Like he got to get like a look. He got to get some more look. Yeah. He's so cold though that he is there. I mean, he got the skills. He just got a little bit more.
But I thought Cleveland saying he kind of overrated. Like, I mean, he's good. When you streaky though, it's hard to say you consistent.
But he's really good until
he's not that guy.
I mean, I never said. I thought he was a good piece, but I never said he was that guy because I'm looking at OKC.
He has everything you want to be the piece.
So why aren't you all the time doing it?
Yeah, you got to see. You got to go see the Wizard of Oz.
I said ever since he left the Pacers, though, it just like I said, the OKC deal was like.
But even then, as I said last night, with the Pacers, you had Danny Granger. That's someone that he looked up to. So he has someone that he can kind of feed off of. Once Danny Granger left. And the Cardinals right now losing against Pittsburgh 5-1.
I hate the Cardinals losing. I hate anything with Pittsburgh sports. So I hate that.
Wait. As a student there, I figured that you would have like.
No, I'm St. Louis. I'm St. Louis till I die.
No, I mean, please be that. But I mean, when people go to another city, they be like, okay, I'm cool with them.
Because my team, they was in the same division. They was in the same division.
Okay, but you
only like the Steelers when my brother played with them. When Kerry played with them. That's the only time I ever cheered for the Steelers. I was the Rams. The Rams was winning at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing Rams gear that day. I'm wearing the Cardinals stuff. I'm wearing some Blues stuff. I was St. Louis down in them mugs. So they was kind of like,
appreciate it. No, don't hate that. They hate when you win. You know how it is.
So the only time I like the Steelers was when Kerry played with them. So they won the Super Bowl. That's the only time I ever cheered for the Steelers.
Only time. But yeah, once again, just to me, Paul George, he just. Like you said before, he need to go and get that heart.
Man.
But at this time in your career, and you've been balling, how can you go find some heart? You already have to have it now when you ain't gonna have it. I mean, what are we doing at this point?
It's so sad.
I mean, so you talking about go find, ain't nothing to find, just ain't have it. I mean, this is a big stage. This is what you asked for. You wanted to go to LA, right?
Dude's so cold.
Okay.
Dude's sick.
I'm not saying he's not talented.
No, I'm saying that's why Ray's so upset with him because he's so talented. I can see if he wasn't good as he is, people would be give him a pass. Like with him being so talented that you gotta say something like. They was driving him on Twitter. Like Dame Lillard and CJ McCullough, they had a roll.
Hey, the last 2 days, Twitter.
No, they had a 2-hour stretch where they went. And I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, because PG was doing the same thing to them.
Yeah, he told him Cancun on 3. They talking about he said Pat Bev was gonna be in there with his Timbs on and get Cancun. Somebody say he gonna be in Black Force. They look like, nah, he gonna be in Tim's.
Yeah.
It was Rose. Hey, but hey, when you don't win, it's what happened. I'm just saying, it's not just not don't win. Y'all was up 3-1, dude.
They smoked
Get
that.
opportunities to get this done.
They smoked that.
That's why I said Parsons back on coaching.
Yeah. I'm sitting there watching it like 3 games in a row. Like y'all just lost double-digit leads 3 games in a row. I'm sitting there watching like this can't happen. Like,
Can't go
and
there.
then on game 7, not just you lost it, y'all got your asses whooped. I mean, you
You
start
wanna-
the
you
third quarter with an 8-point lead,
It's
trailing with
smoking.
8 points in the third quarter, fourth quarter that
They
lead.
took their
That's
soul.
a 20. It's like, damn, they just like give us what y'all supposed to have. We got it. Nuggets like we got all what y'all supposed to
I
have.
cut the TV off and went upstairs. I felt like, and I ain't
You
like,
felt defeated looking at
and I
it
ain't,
right
I ain't
now.
like a clean smell like that. I'm looking like, oh my god, like I turned the TV. I went upstairs. Let me go take a shower, get in the bed. Like,
They weren't entertaining like I tell people.
Yeah.
Entertain me. It's what y'all out there doing, entertainment. You weren't
that was
entertaining me.
crazy. That was crazy.
And so you do have Boston going all the way? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, faith in Lil J, faith in mine, faith in Lil,
Okay,
faith in Lil
Tatum.
bro.
Hold down St.
Y'all
Louis.
better win tonight. I know that.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. The
Are you,
score.
you scared if they down 2-0?
I already said if the Heat is not a team
Hey,
to be down 2.
They're down 2 points right now.
There we go.
See?
5:36 left.
There we go.
Okay, okay.
They're right there.
So yeah,
Okay.
And my man's got my man's got 19 right now.
doing all
Does
right.
it?
Doing all
Okay.
right.
19. Everybody balanced. It's a balanced game, low scoring game, so we good. All
Yeah.
right, tied up. 89. Let's go, Lil
It
J.
is. All right, y'all. Well, that is our Thursday night edition. Coach, it's been a pleasure having you on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I
Appreciate
Yeah,
appreciate it.
man. Best of luck to you. Hopefully, the season will go ahead and go down.
Yeah, it better. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it don't.
Man.
Think of something else to work on in the meantime.
Nah, I already did that for 6 months.
right.
Always something. I don't know. It's something to come to you. When one of your players gonna mention an idea, you be like, "That's good. We can roll with that. Something gonna happen." And shout out to your players that got the scholarships or they getting recruited. Hey, much
Yeah.
success to their season and in college.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. You got bright futures ahead of them. So
Hey,
Uh,
let them change the world.
yeah,
Bunny, thanks again for coming through.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure.
With my bad hair day. See, Coach Gilmore, I wasn't even gonna come. I was like, I'm trying to get them. I rushed
I had to
to
shave
make
my
me
head
look like
today,
this,
so I
okay?
had to shave my head
Yeah,
today.
I don't have that opportunity to
Yeah,
shave.
put a
I'm
hat
sorry.
I mean, you can. You know, if you want to.
I want to give a shout out to my homeboys. I had to tell them about that clothing line. Icon, my homeboy Hump. Iconic Status, my homeboy Darian. Wildeye, Wildeye Tie Dye with JJ and Mark, and then All Things Retro with Reggie. I had to give my dogs a shout out.
There it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that plug,
Come on,
man.
yeah, we support black businesses, white businesses,
That's
any
all I'm
business,
on.
anybody we trying to help.
That's all I've been doing this whole pandemic, just buying all my homeboys gear. They staying in my pockets, but gotta make
Hey,
sure.
it'll come back. Don't worry. They return the favor.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing else to support your boys. See them at these games or something.
Oh yeah, they come out. They do something for my team though. Like they all give me gear like different hoodies and warm ups for my team. So
Oh, okay.
they do. So I gotta represent them.
There
for
you
that.
go. Gotta represent. Next Wednesday, we will only have one show.
Been a while since we did one. It's been a while.
But it's been fun.
I know, right?
But next Wednesday, we don't have the promo yet because I'm still waiting on some more details from our guests so we can I can make the fire promo flyer for him. But next week, I'll call him like the silent assassin when he played for the V during the late '90s. Marquise Watkins is going to be our special guest.
Okay.
He's another giant.
Keys was cold.
Another one.
Yes.
Keys
yes.
is a perfect day basketball. If now was then,
He said that.
he would be in the NBA.
He said that.
Really?
He is this kind of player. Like
Yeah.
all these like skilled big dudes. Like,
Yes.
he'd be in the
Cause
league.
that's what the big man gotta be skilled now. You
No,
can't
Keys
just
was
sit
cold.
there.
Keys was before his time.
Yeah.
He was before his time.
Yeah.
He was before his time. He should have been born 20 years later.
Right. Truthfully.
So dang it, mom and daddy.
So yes, he will be our guest next Wednesday. Oop, I got catch us tomorrow. No, catch us next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
7:00 Central
Hump day,
Standard
hump
Time.
day.
The Platform Sports Talk Show. Once again, I'll be leaving out in the morning, going to Florida for the next 3 days. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Get
excited for
in.
you. Get a quick vacation.
Be
you
safe.
already did.
I'll be safe.
Mask up.
on.
That's it.
And have a good time, and we look forward to seeing y'all next week. Thanks again for tuning in. Next Wednesday, shall I say. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your boy Smooth, along with
Bunny.
and a special guest,
Brandon Gilmore.
Coach Head.
This all government name over here. Like, wait a minute now.
And when it's about sports,
it becomes our business.
and business just picked up. Stan, shouts out to you. And we out this joint. Peace out. We out. Ride.